The fading light trembles like something alive, shy, shifting, on the wall abutting my childhood bed. I hear my son crashing down the stairs, and sounds of delight from my parents, for whom he can do no wrong. This is the room in which I grew up, in Leeds, in the north of England. The very wall to which I turn my head, rejecting conversation with family, and refusing for years to attend school, studying at home instead, alone, and achieving, like the precocious brown child I have never ceased to be, the grades required to flee to Oxford and reinvent myself. It is the room to which, irrationally, how easy it is to be retrospectively self-deprecating, I feared I'd never return during the pandemic years when my wife, son, and I were isolated in the US. We'd only just moved there by the travel ban. Unable to visit our families here in England or have them fly over to help us parent. What if my mother and father die, I used to wonder, before this is over. The walls were repainted in bright colours by my father during my teenage years to cheer me up. The sky blue paint is giving way, its crack lure revealing the pink underneath, where that blur of sunlight expands and contracts like a single-celled creature only just now beginning to experience in the most minimal way what it is to be alive. Visiting for Christmas, and with my parents helping with childcare, I am here to, by finishing this audiobook, make sense of my past. Yet what life is and how to live it, how, rather, it lives us, has never puzzled me more. The large subjects that I and my reader have in common begin to morph beyond understanding. What happens to identity politics when we recognize that identity is nothing like as simple as we claim, and that we are often other, potentially mysterious even to ourselves? What political alternative exists to our incandescent, algorithmically envenomed appropriation? Yes, I'm redefining that term, of world events to our dopamine-canalized, outrage-addicted brain chemistries. If you're not angry, you're not paying attention. How well does this stand up to Fury's commercialization? I speak of rage bait, forms of authorized egoism, and how rhetorics of pride may not cure subjugation, but exist in dangerous oscillation with it. Also, of how powerful terms are trivialized, consumers identifying with pizza brands, finding their own voice. Memoir is guilty too, when our styles of non-fiction, the stories we tell about ourselves, exaggerate the coherence and continuity of our personalities. Everyone becomes the hero of their own story, with others reduced to bit players. I am reminded by the engineered likability of much non-fiction, where blurts of self-exposure seem to purchase the authority to make generalizations, of the habit South Asians have of leaping to accommodate themselves to whiteness by abbreviating and westernizing their polysyllabic names.